Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It is an absolutely gorgeous fall day in Nova Scotia here today. I'm out on a drift. I'm just scouting exploration drift. I had kind of come out with a plan to head into some hardwoods I was aware of, but plans got changed. Where I was going, the road's been recently gated, so I can't go there, so pivot. I went a different direction and I ended up a trail that I haven't gone up before. And there's a nice little turnaround, and there is a whole lot of mossy woods right here. So I'm going to scout around here. I've already seen multiple places that would be great to pitch a tent. It's nice and quiet. I can hear the brook. It's very nice. So one thing I've gotten in the habit of doing since I got into mushroom hunting back in the day, when I was more of a hunter and out doing stuff like that in the woods, I never ever lost my bearings. So I would have a compass with me. I would never have to look at that. I always had a good idea of the general direction I needed to go in. When I started finding mushrooms interesting and started getting out in the woods, that went away. I couldn't seem to keep my bearings very well. So I got turned around a couple times, and my cell phone brought me out. So nowadays, I like to bring my compass with me, and I always, before I go into the woods, I'll grab a quick bearing so I know the turnaround right now is south of me, north is that way. So west will take me back to the trail, right? So if I always put north in the house, north in the arrow, west is going to take me back to the trail and to the car. I already know from being familiar with the area that the trail that's at the bottom of this hill and the brook run for a long ways this way and that way. So I am not going to walk many kilometers out of the way, right? I'm going to stick to this general area, and I'm going to know that west is going to bring me back to the trail. So I usually will take a picture of that with my phone in case I forget. So I'm just going to explore around here, see what I can see. Oh, you'll notice I got my blaze orange on. It's a Sunday, so nobody should be hunting, but people do stuff they shouldn't all the time. So I'll throw an orange hat on now that we're into October. I know bear season's on the go probably, and maybe bow hunting for deer, stuff like that. So I'll wear an orange hat. When you're actually hunting, you have to wear a hat and a vest, or a hat and coat, two pieces of orange clothing, but I'm not hunting. Well, mushroom hunting, and I don't think that counts. So a squirrel just noticed me. Okay, so something else different I'm doing this time. I don't have my staff with me. I've been finding it awkward taking the big tripod and my staff. Once I get that tripod out, it's kind of cumbersome to be carrying a staff and a tripod. So I'm using the tripod as my staff this round just to feel that out and see how it feels. And I'm just traveling light. I just got my basket in case I find some mushrooms. I was hoping to look for Hericium mushrooms, but if I can't get up into the hardwoods, then I can't find those. So we'll just look around, see what else I can find, see what the universe wants to show me, be present in this moment, and really enjoy. I'm already tickled with what I'm seeing. So much moss, man. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. Oh, is it ever nice and open in here? And the turnaround's literally right there. I could get the car right to that turnaround. There are abundant places to camp right here. I see I'm seeing quite a few mushrooms. I see something else over there. Maybe a piece of trash. Caught my eye though, so I'm gonna go look. Seeing a few mushrooms around. Nothing I'm interested in all mushrooms, but that one's way past prime. He's dried out. Seen a couple nice spots to put a hammock in here so far. Oh, there's a mushroom up here that looks kind of cool. Maybe we get a picture. Some more of these corals too. These coral funguses have been abundant this year. Lots and lots of those. Oh, look at this. This looks like a bolete to me. Look at this spot, man. Oh yeah, that's a bolete. For sure. Take a picture of that. And not up on my boletes. So, I know there's boletes, lechnums, and swilluses, but as far as identification goes, I really wanted to get more knowledgeable about them this summer, but this summer turned into a chanterelle hedgehog summer, learning a lot about those because they were abundant. Not that the boletes weren't abundant too, they certainly were. My attention was just drawn to lots of dry wood there, drawn to chanterelles and hedgehogs. Man, what a spot to pitch a tent. So soft. The moss here is very thick. It's not really a super flat pitch. Too bad. Okay, looks like I see a pile of trash over here. I wonder what's at the top of that hill. I'm gonna keep poking around. Bit of a marijuana grow up, I would say, from back in the days when marijuana was illegal. It's too bad. If I start camping here, frequenting up here, I'll pull that stuff out of there. Seeing a few more mushrooms. Nothing that's jumping out at me though. See if I can get back to the turnaround here. Really investigate down there. Finding quite a few bones. So that just tells me people have used this spot to get rid of deer carcasses and bones and stuff. A lot more bones over there. And I can see why it's a pretty secluded spot, up out of the way. Another piece of bone there. I'm really missing my staff. I'm getting a lot of spider webs on me right now. Where are these guys? Those guys look pretty cool. Okay, I'm almost back down onto the turnaround now. I'll poke out here for a second. Another bone over there. I miss my stuff because I always put it out in front of me when I'm walking. That's why it's as tall as me, and it clears any spider webs before I walk into them. Oh, let's come down here and look at this turnaround. From what I can see, I can get the car right up to here easily. And from what I can see, nobody's been using this spot. There are no fresh tracks, no four-wheeler tracks. Down that trail there, my car's just down there on the main trail. There's four-wheeler tracks, but they're old. You see there's another road going this way. Let's check this out. See some birch polypore over there, little ones. Good sized birch tree down across the trail. But the trail continues. So right now, from taking my bearings, I know this trail's heading south. There's an open spot right in there too I kind of want to look at. Wow, this was an old road of some sort. What a cool spot it would be. You could poke the car right in here. Nobody's coming through there. What a car camping spot this is. I really like it. Wonderful. The brook is just down through there. So, I mean, ample water right there. When I go down there, I'll have a look again and see if I can get to the side of the brook from that side. I can actually see the main trail down there through the woods. So, not far from main trail here. Ooh, wow, look at these guys. My birch polypore jar is full. But those are all nice, mature birch polypore. Very nice. Oh, this spot just keeps getting better. See, this is taking me around that fallen birch tree. What a nice little spot right here would be to pitch a tent too. Wild. Lots of birch polypore there as well. Squirrels going off at me. Yeah, I definitely not that into carrying my tripod as a staff. I would much prefer my staff. Oh well, it was just an experiment to see how it felt. Now, that old road's right up there. I don't want to drift too far from it. I would like to get back on it, actually. Yeah, today I did remember to put on my fly dope, so I'm okay with doing a little bit of bushwhacking. Okay. There, I'm on the other side of that blowdown. Get into the mossy woods from right there and back to the turnaround. Okay, coming up to another clearing here. It's a good sized clearing too. Wow. Another one. Another spot that would be an excellent, excellent campsite, man. You can hear birds fluttering around. I can see quite a bit of birch, spruce. There's the birds. Chickadees and blue jays seem to be a theme lately. I don't mind that. Oh man, what a nice spot this would be to bring a tent. Look at that. Put your tent right there, man. That'd be perfect anywhere right here. Now I'm still heading south, so just making a good attempt at keeping my bearings. It's kind of thick through here. And look, things start going downhill from here. Still kind of got like old road vibes. Cool. Very cool, man. I'm gonna head back to this clearing for a minute. Who's that little guy? Skilled, I'd say. Yeah, I'm into a couple of these little mushrooms. That is a bolete of some sort. I don't know which one. I wish I did. He's nice. Look at the top of him. That's cool, eh? There's another one back there. Another one over there. Very nice. Nice to meet you. Oh boy, look at this big one that I missed. I missed this one on the way in there. Oh, look, he's been kicked. Did I kick that? I hope not. I think I might have. I'm not watching my feet. Yeah, he's broke off. Look at that. I believe that to be an edible bolete. But man, I wish I knew for sure. That one looks pretty good. Got a few bites on him, but he's not bad all in all. I think this might be a lechinum. I'm not sure. More research. Kind of put him back here. Try to get a picture so that I can look him up in my book. I really should start bringing my book with me, maybe. Very nice to meet you. Sorry if I kicked you, knocked you over there. Let's head back north this way. Let's see what else we can see. Let's have a look and see what's going on back here. I can hear chickadees, I believe, which is pretty normal for me to be hearing when I'm in the woods. Seems to me the chickadees always show up. So all this is just kind of tumbled down and piled. It's all dead. It's all very dry. A couple earth balls there. Very nice. It's quite lumpy in here. Oh, that looks nice over there. Let's have a look this way a little bit, because it was really thick at the edge of the clearing there. Does that look like a track of some sort? Kinda looks like an old track, but hard to say. Heading south again. Here. This is what I mean when you get out exploring. You start drifting. And next thing you know, you have no idea which direction you're going. And I encourage you, as soon as you don't know what direction you're going, that's the time to get out your compass and look and get yourself turned back around. Don't think No, you're probably alright, because you'll end up walking a good distance in the wrong direction, I found. Up here looks nice too. A lot of small dead spruce in through here though. It's a really old dead log over there. And watch, because I've left my tripod in that clearing right there, the lumpy clearing. Lots and lots and lots of dry wood here though. Hey, no trouble that way. If you were to car camp up this way or camp up this way, big bundle of sticks in that tree, a squirrel house. That looks really old. No mushrooms on it. Okay, let's go back and look at, see if we can grab the tripod. So you're gonna have to be very careful about doing that, because I mean, I can see it plainly there now, but when I first came into this clearing, I was like, where'd I put it? There it is. Tripod could use some orange or colored paracord wrapped around him, I would say. In there looks pretty nice too. I think we'll grab the tripod and have a look in there. See, something over there has caught my attention. So my philosophy is to pay attention to where my attention is drawn, realizing I'm heading back north again. I see something over here first I wanted to look at. Looks like somebody was eating this mushroom. Wow, look at the colors on that. Huh. It's quite dried out. That's cool. Very cool. Colors on the stipe. Very nice. I'd say a squirrel was munching on that. Squirrels will eat mushrooms, and squirrels will hang mushrooms in trees to dry out so that they last the winter, which is pretty cool. Now, where did that white thing go I saw? I was going to look for that. Oh, I see it again. Oh, it's some kind of piece of trash again. Unfortunately, a face full of spider webs that time. Nice. Oh, look here, something's been digging here. That's somebody's house right there. Me without my staff. I poke at somebody come busting out of there, I'd be poking at them with my tripod. It's definitely somebody's house. Woo-wee, look at this nice little spot. Yeah, that's just a jug. Nice soft spot though, eh? For me, when I'm in the woods, it's all about just going slow. Looking, appreciating, just being here, man. What are these? These are more corals, I would say. Yeah, slightly more bleached out coral fungus there. Quite a bit of it, very cool. I like seeing that stuff. I see a little opening in the brush here. We might as well poke our way in and have a look. Couple mushrooms there. Bit of a hole there. See another bolete over there. This is an interesting feature. Here's somebody banging on something. Hopefully it's not somebody beating on my car. Oh, look, it's another one of these guys. Isn't he a nice one? That looks like an edible mushroom to me, but I don't know, so he's gonna stay here till I learn more. Very nice. I'm almost back to the first clearing. I just wanted to show you really quick. You might notice something different about my QSP bison. So here, I'm going to pop it off and we'll show you something. So what I've done is Ranger bands. Big upgrade to Ranger bands. So bicycle tire inner tube, cut it, got 2 bands out of it, stretched it over my sheath. Now I can run one of my 6-inch Hericium rods, 6 or 4? Probably 4, I would say, 4-inch ferro rod. I can run it on the outside of my sheath now. I already had paracord wrapped around the sheath, so I've also added a needle to my sheath. So I am covering a few of my 5 C's of survival right there. I've got my knife for cutting, I've got my ferro rod for combustion, I've got my paracord, probably 5 feet of paracord there, between 3 and 5 anyway, I'm not sure, I don't remember. I've got some cordage there too, cordage, and cloth needle right there. So I'm not running a 5C pack today or anything like that. I am covered on all my 5Cs, and I'm covered up to, I would say, 10Cs, really, when I go out in most cases. So I just wanted to show you that if you're thinking about Ranger bands, do Ranger bands. They're awesome. Love that I can carry my ferro rod right out in the exterior of the sheath with me now. So cool. Back to the first clearing here now. Oh my god, look at this. I didn't see this before. There's one there. This is huge. Look at the size of that. That is one huge mushroom. And there's another one back there. That one back there is in rough shape. This guy's probably not in great shape either. Would you look at that? That's beautiful. Stuff like that tells me, well, I knew by all the birch polypores I've seen. Birch polypores are a great indicator for me that this whole area is right up my alley. Look at the size of that. That is, okay, see all the flies around him? So he's past prime for sure, but huge. Big old mushroom. Wow. Like right here. What a great spot right here to pitch a tent, man. This would be If I brought the tent in here, this would definitely be the flattest pitch, I would say, that I've ever had. Look, another bolete right there. The mushrooms are telling me that this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, definitely. Nothing, there's no widowmakers around to jump on you in the night. This is a great spot, man. I will be back. Nice flat spot to pitch your tent right there. Buddy. The brook is just down the trail. That way, not very far. There's another nice bolete. Look at that. Beautiful. The things you see if you only go look. I just kind of want to poke in over here. When I first came in, I went that way. So, I have a little peek in here just because it looks a little bit, I don't know, my attention's drawn to here, so we'll come look. Oh, I see something interesting. What do I see? Leaves is what I see, but because the universe never wants to disappoint me, look at that guy. He's past prime, but another bolete of some sort. How cool is that? Very cool. Love it. Love this spot. Sure, back in the days before marijuana was legal, people were probably growing some weed up here. I don't care about that. Nobody's growing weed up here right now, I can tell. So, I believe I will be back here for a camp. That is my belief. Look, that's the spot I was just in there where you could put your tent. I see potential here for all three methods of camping. You could even tarp camp right in there. That would be cool. Or in there, right? Lots of room right there to pitch a tarp over a shelter. Or pitch a tarp. Well, you've even got trees for running ridge lines right across there. Oh man, I'm going to be thinking about this spot for a while. Until I get here again, I would say. Lots of mixed forest to explore. I like it. I think I can get the car right up in here. I'm going to look at that on the way out and see if that is possible or just a dream. If you could poke the car right up in there, what a great spot to camp. Well, there we go, folks. What a beautiful fall afternoon in Nova Scotia. I don't think there's much anything better than fall in Nova Scotia, to be honest with you. I love it. There's no bugs, there's no mosquitoes, there's no deer flies, there's mushrooms everywhere you look. I went out today thinking I was going to go up into a hardwood area, into a hardwood forest, and look for Hericium species mushrooms. That got foiled. So I pivot, came a different direction, ended up finding this beautiful spot, not far off the main trail at all, and I see multiple excellent choices for camping. Great spot for car camping there, great spot for a tent there, great spot to try out tarp tent camping over there, right? I've never slept just under a tarp. That would be an interesting thing to try. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet, but we'll see. Just a beautiful, beautiful little spot. No tracks, nobody's been up here. So, brook's right down there. Excellent. Couldn't be happier with my drift today. So anyway, I'm going to head down the trail to the car. I'll show you the brook when we get down there. It's not far at all. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. And remember, you'll never find anything if you don't go look. Get out there and have a look, man. Bye for now. Hope to see you on the next one. There we go. Cars right there, trails right there, main trails right here, brook's right there. I can see the brook. I'm not seeing really a great spot to access it here. I can get down in through there to get to the side of the brook, I would say. So I have access to water from that. Yeah, I can see it there. Yeah, I'll be able to get water there. Perfect. I'm gonna have to think up a name for this spot. I'll meditate on that and see what I come up with.